Welcome back everybody to another update video. It's only a small one today because we only have two new releases that I am looking at, but these are brand new releases. They only got released today. They are part of the HMV Premium Collection, and yeah, we're going to talk through them and look at the few extras that you get with them as well. So yeah, the first of those is the Sea Wolf from 1941, starring, actually firstly directed by Michael Curtiz, who also directed Casablanca and Mildred Pierce, two of which I also own. Casablanca is also part of the Premium Collection as well. And it stars Edward G. Robinson, who was in several films that I also own. Double Indemnity, Soylent Green, Key Largo and Tight Spot. Tight Spot being part of the Colombian Noir 2 collection that I have shown off before. Also stars Ida Lupino, who was in Dangerous Ground, which she also co-directed, and While the City Sleeps. But she was also a prolific director of her time. She directed The Hitchhiker from 1953, which is one of the only film noir from the classic era to be directed by a woman. So she's massively known for that. As well as John Garfield, who I've only seen one film of, Force of Evil, but I do actually own that as well. So yeah, a pretty damn stacked cast, to be honest. And yeah, also is based on a novel by Jack London. And the plot itself is an adventure drama about shipwrecked fugitives who try to escape a brutal sea captain who's losing his mind. So Ida Lupino is one of those fugitives alongside Alexander Knox. And yeah, Edward G. Robinson is the captain and John Garfield is one of his crew. And yeah, it's supposed to be really, really good. And yeah, Michael Curtiz, having directed Casablanca and Mildred Pierce, both of which came after this, sounds like it's going to be onto a winner, quite frankly. And yeah, this Blu-ray version is actually something that wasn't originally going to ever be happening, because the original theatrical cut was thought to be lost, with only the 86-minute re-release from 1947 seemingly the only version around. But it was reassembled after 35mm nitrate elements were discovered at the Museum of Modern Art. So yeah, it's fantastic to finally have it on in a restored and original version, because I no doubt the 86-minute version is inferior to the 100-minute version, which this is. And yeah, as per usual with these premium collections, you also get art cards, but you also get a poster with this one as well, so which is very nice. So we'll show off the art cards first. The art cards on these premium collections seem to be getting better and better as far as I'm concerned, because they just look nice, but they've also got the film title with the pictures of the film. So yeah, there's the poster on an art card. But yeah, like I said, the screenshots from the film also have the film title in them, which is really rather nice. It gives them a bit of a bit of flavour to them. There's the third one, and finally the fourth. So yeah, nice art cards. Nothing too flashy, and obviously if you've never seen the film before, then they're not going to be all that relevant to you. But yeah, I hope they will be once I eventually get to view it. Obviously not gotten a chance to watch these yet, but even though they are a blind buy, they're purely a blind buy based on who's involved, director, actors, etc. So yeah, really, really glad to have it. And there's a poster, so you got your cast up at the top, then the cast in the middle, and then everything else on the bottom. Yeah, really nice poster. I like these black and white ones, to be honest, obviously because a lot of posters come in colour, so yeah, it's a bit unusual to have them in black and white. I do have several premium collection ones that are in black and white, and there's the inside. So just the Blu-ray, no DVD or anything like that, but I'm not really bothered about having no DVD to play with, because yeah, I never watched the DVD version over the Blu-ray version, so that is no problem whatsoever. So yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to that. I hope it is as good as it looks, and as good as people with it involved should be, because rarely been disappointed by any of those involved. And yeah, the director has obviously got two under his belt already that I really, really rather love. And secondly, we have 36 Hours, which is directed by George Seaton, who I've only watched one film from before, the 1970 disaster film Airport. But he's probably most well known for doing the 1947 version of Miracle on 34th Street. But yeah, this stars James Garner, who was in The Great Escape and Space Cowboys. But the only two films that the two notable films that I've seen from him are Grand Prix and Maverick. Maverick we shown off in an earlier video, as I got that on Blu-ray recently. Also stars Eva Marie Saint, who was also in Grand Prix alongside James Garner, but she was also more notable in North by Northwest, On the Waterfront, which she actually won an Academy Award for, but also Superman Returns, because she was Martha Kent. So, and she's actually still around. She's in a grand old age of 96, and her birthday's actually on the 4th of July. So, yeah, happy early birthday to Eva Saint Marie, to be honest, Marie Saint, to be honest, because yeah, she's got 3 great films from around the same kind of period as this, and then also in Superman Returns, which is what probably a lot of people know her from. And then you also got Rod Taylor, who was in The Birds. He was a lead voice actor in 101 Dalmatians from 1961, as well as The Time Machine, and he was Winston Churchill in Inglourious Bastards, directed by Quentin Tarantino. So, yeah, really, really solid cast. And, yeah, this is a suspense film, based on the 1944 short story Beware of the Dog by Roald Dahl. And yeah, the plot is Germans can kidnap an American major and try to convince him that World War II is over, so that they can get the details about the Allied invasion out of Europe out of him. So yeah, it does sound like a kind of Hitchcockian kind of plot, to be honest. But yeah, really, really looking forward to it, because that plot premise sounds amazing. And yeah, with the director and that 3 lead cast involved, and me personally being a big fan of World War II films, I'm hoping that this will be good. It is black and white, despite being from 1964, but black and white films have never been a concern for me. It's 115 minutes long, and yeah, it's unlike The Sea Wolf, which was a PG. This is actually rated a 12, because apparently it's got references to sexual violence in it, which I'm not always a fan of in films, but being an older film, it shouldn't be too explicit. And then we've got the art cards and poster, like we did with The Sea Wolf. So yeah, there's a poster, which I actually really rather quite like. It's nice and simple. And then you've got the screenshots of the film. So the first of those, the second of those, and finally, that's both James Garner and Eva Saint Marie Saint in there. So yeah, really, really nice art cards again. And yeah, like I said before, you get a poster with this, which is actually my favourite of the 2 in terms of the posters, because it's yeah, it really sells the film, to be honest, as you can see. So yeah, give me any American for 36 hours and I'll give you back a traitor. Take Colonel Jeff Pike of US Intelligence. He's tough, loyal, dedicated, but in 12 hours I can make him remember things that haven't yet happened. In 24 hours I can teach him to love this woman and betray 1 million men, which is really, really rather nice. And yeah, and then you got the bottom there. So yeah, really like that. That really properly sets up the film. Even says on the bottom there, important, you must see it from the beginning to believe it, which is the kind of thing they did back then, where it is to encourage people to arrive on time. They did it with Psycho as well, from 1960, where they basically told anyone that was late, no, you're not allowed in. So yeah, really, really looking forward to watching both of these. There's the inside again, just like with The Sea Wolf, you only get the Blu-ray, but again, I'm not fussed about that. And yeah, these are 141 and 142 in the premium collection. So yeah, definitely the newest of the lot that I have. And yeah, like I said, I'm really, really looking forward to seeing them. I'll tell you once I've seen them in another video, and give you a quick review of them, if I don't review them in, say, Film Friday, which is a bi-weekly thing, by the way, so you will see another episode of that this coming Friday, which I'm looking forward to doing again, because I really enjoyed that first episode. But yeah, nonetheless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.